爸爸那么给吧，爸爸那么给吧。
How do you meet so many friends like you?
I read about that there was such a community in the news. It was in the internet. I wanted to visit, and then I liked the people, and it was interesting. And so I moved into to one house. They invited me to join to come and stay there. So I decided I will forget about my college degree and just live like a member of their community.
About 7 or 8 friends you live together.
Yes.
Everyone share the rental.
Yes, that's right. And we had collective meals. We would eat dinner together and lunch together.
Like a family.
Like a big family, yeah.
And
like that.
Everyone can share the family work.
We had cleaning duties different times. Different people would clean, so we shared the work and we shared the food and we took turns cooking. And so it was. I was a vegetarian for 5 years before I joined Ananda Marga because that community was vegetarian. I moved there in 1979 in that community.
At what age you become the vegetarian?
45 years ago or something like that. I was in my 20s, late 20s.
Why you want to change the vegetarian?
Because I realized that, one, it's cruel to the animals to kill the animals. And another reason was because if you feed the grains to the animals and then eat the animals, you waste the protein from the grain. So why not eat the grain directly?
Yes.
And then you don't have to kill the animals to get that protein. Yes. Those are 2 big reasons why. Yeah.
Oh, good. So good. So when you leave house, your family, that time you already eat vegetarian?
No, when I moved to the center, then I became vegetarian. In my house, I was eating meat along with my family. When I moved out and joined this community, then I was became vegetarian.
Oh, your friend, everyone also?
Yes, they were all vegetarian. That was 1979.
Oh, so good. So you have so many friends, same like you.
They were all political activists. So we went to Washington, D.C., the capital, and we protested against nuclear power, because nuclear energy leaves radiation, and so it was unhealthy, unsafe. So we went to Washington, D.C. in a demonstration. We were interested in having protests when we needed to protest in Washington, D.C. So we having signs, walked around the Capitol. And I did not get arrested because we didn't do anything bad. We were just walking on the street. It was not a problem.
Do you have some posts?
Well, back in 1979, I didn't keep it. No, we had a sign. Yeah, I made a sign. I joined not only our group, but there were other groups who were also alternative people who were from other cities. So that's how I got started as a political. My approach to Ananda Marga was through politics. Other people's approaches through God and religion and spirituality. But my first approach was by politics. I was a political activist wanting to change the world.
Very difficult.
When I was in that community, I was reading many, many books. And so I was reading books about Be Here Now by Ram Dass and Yogananda, Paramahansa Yogananda, who was the founder of Self-Realization Fellowship.
So before you become Acharya, you already read some books.
Yeah, Autobiography of a Yogi by Paramahansa Yogananda. That's a very, very famous book that millions of people have read in the U.S. and other countries also. Steve Jobs, an Apple, who created Apple, he read this book and he was very impressed. I decided that I wanted to do the spirituality. I thought I must investigate spirituality and I must learn meditation. So I learned Buddhist meditation.
Buddhist meditation.
And I was enjoying Buddhist meditation. But in Philadelphia, there was a group who did nearby. They had a Buddhist group doing meditation. So I learned Buddhist meditation. I did that for less than 1 year, but for 6 months. It was nice. I felt some bliss inside. So the type I was called was Dharma Dhatu. And it gives you concentration of mind. And I was enjoying it. It was effective. I got that concentration and I felt some bliss doing that. But then when I was in that community, one of my friends was a member of Ananda Marga. And then he was telling me, this Ananda Marga is so much better because it's God-centered and it's wonderful. The people are great. The guru is great. He was so enthusiastic, and I thought, why is this person so enthusiastic about meditation? And what makes him so enthusiastic about Ananda Marga? And who is this guru that he's talking about?
So your friend will talk me.
Yeah, he told me a lot about Ananda Marga. And then I realized that the Buddhist meditation was good, nice, but there was something missing. There was no concept of God, no thinking of God, no mantra. And so I thought, well, I like the Buddhist meditation, but what is this Ananda Marga meditation? Because I was raised a strict Catholic. So I had a God-centered background. Already for many, many years, I was going to Mass, I was going to church. So the Buddhist meditation was good, but there was no thought of God. So I thought something's missing. So then when my friend taught about it's God-centered and they also have a way to change the world, I thought, oh my God, this is very attractive to me because it had the missing factor of God, which was absent from Buddhism. Plus, they had some program which would help to change the world. And I thought, wow, this is just what I'm looking for. It has both things together in one organization.
That is you want to do.
And I got what I was looking for because I wanted to change the world, which is done through PROUT, which is acronym PROUT. PRO is progressive. U means utilization. T for theory. This would give the minimum necessities for every person, and there'd be no more poverty. I thought, wow, that's fantastic. That's what I want. No, because I felt pity for the poor people in India and Bangladesh and these other countries who have less than $1 a day, and their health is poor, and they are malnourished. They don't have enough food. They don't have enough nutrition, not enough protein.
Join, Ananda Marga because the PROUT.
I got the first step was through PROUT, but he was so enthusiastic. Why is this person so enthusiastic? So I talked with him a long time and learned about Ananda Marga, and then I was very happy and very influenced in a positive way.
Because based on you like the spirit.
Both the spiritual Ananda Marga and something related to Ananda Marga, which is PROUT. I was also attracted to both. Yeah.
Then your friend bring you to see what is Ananda Marga.
An Ananda Marga monk from Germany was visiting Philadelphia. Met with him, and I decided to learn meditation. I didn't learn meditation immediately because I thought, maybe this is a cult, a dangerous cult.
Why?
Because at that time, there were people who, they invited them in, be good friends, be friendly. But then they say, drink this poison Kool-Aid. And they would drink it. And so there were some scandals about these so-called gurus. And they were fake gurus. Their lives were their lives were personally bad. I thought, I will not be tricked by these people. I wanted to make sure that they were legitimate.
Yes.
There was no internet at that time, so I couldn't just do a search like you can now. This was days before there was cell phones, before there was internet. Back in the 1980s, early 1980s, there was no cell phone at that time.
You say have a Dada from Germany.
He will visit Philadelphia. He will give a lecture somewhere nearby our center. Yeah. So I went there and I listened to him, but I did not learn meditation immediately.
So you go to the Ananda Marga Center. Which city?
Philadelphia. So this political community was also in Philadelphia. So everything was in Philadelphia. So I will not learn meditation yet because I was afraid it was a cult. So then I waited a while.
So you only to listen to Dada, some speech.
So I did some research on my own, and I found after a year or two of research, I found, okay, this organization really is good. The people are good. The organization is good. The guru is good. It's not some cult that's going to poison me or something like that.
After you research many data, make you more certainly.
Yes, more certain, more confident. Then I said, yes, now I will learn meditation. And so I learned meditation. That was 1984 when I took initiation. From that German Dada. It turned out to be a wonderful year. It turned out to be a fantastic year for me because I learned meditation and spiritual lifestyle started. So it was a very happy year for me because I enjoyed the meditation very much. I enjoyed meditation right from the beginning because my body was already clean because I was vegetarian for 5 years before I learned Ananda Marga meditation.
Oh, so good.
The body was already relatively clean from toxins. So I enjoyed the bliss very, very soon after meditation.
Yeah. So after you learn the meditation, you still have some job.
Yes, because after a year or two, I wasn't sure what to do with my life because I was working as a handyman, repairing houses and carpenter. But then I thought, I don't want to do this forever. And then I met one Dadi says, you should become LFT.
What is LFT?
LFT means a local full-timer. WT means whole-timer, like a Dada. But LFT is local full-timer, which means you don't travel around the world. You stay in one place and you help to give lectures and you introduce a Dada to come to give a lecture, come for initiation. You can teach the philosophy if you're LFT and you can help the Dadas. So I thought, okay, I will help the Dadas because I wanted to be a helpful person. I know I don't want to be a Dada, but at least I'll be, assisting them.
Yeah, you assistant to help people.
Yeah, help the Dadas, help society.
Baba Namam Kevada